You take too much for granted, like 3 warm meals a day, hot water every morning, or going on holiday. When I was young, we didn't have those things. Our lives were hard and all things were rare. But you take too much for granted. With that, you get nowhere. Yes, you take too much for granted. With that, you'll get nowhere. You take too much for granted, like unpolluted air, like unpolluted oceans, or someone to take care. When I was young, our health was very bad. Our air was poisoned and our lakes they stank. But you take too much for granted, while heaven you should thank. Yes, you take too much for granted, while heaven you should thank. You take too much for granted, like still to be alive, while war and criminality could have killed you before your time. When I was young, we never were alive. We used to die before we're born. But you take too much for granted. Of that I gotta warn. Yes, you take too much for granted. Of that I gotta warn.